If you're new to my channel, I'm Lori, and welcome to Lori's Book Trials. Today's video is going to be a review of The Wives by Tarryn Fisher, and I will be back. Okay, I am back. So, today, like I was saying, I am doing a review of The Wives by Tarryn. It's either Tarryn or Tarryn Fisher. This book is about this girl named Thursday. She is married to Seth, which is fine. But we find out that he's also married to two other women. We got Hannah, which is called Monday, and I forget what day Regina is. I'm thinking she's either Wednesday or Friday. I forgot to write down in my notes, because I did write down notes, but I forgot to put down what day she's considered. But, yeah. So that's what we know. And we also know that, this ain't a spoiler because it tells you, we also know that Thursday is not supposed to seek out the other wives. But she finds like a piece of paper or something in her husband's pocket or something like that, and she sees Hannah's name and the number, or the address, and she seeks her out. And this is when things start to go crazy. And that's all I'm going to say without spoilers. But yeah, I had a love-hate relationship with this book. Couldn't stand to begin, and I was so freaking bored. So bored. And then when we met Hannah, better known as Monday. Oh my God, I'm getting these names wrong. Like, my brain is like, whoop, whoop, what is it again? But anyways, we'll just call her Hannah since we know her name. So when we met Hannah, I was starting to get into it a little bit because I liked Hannah. And then it started losing me again. And then we got halfway mark, and I was freaking loving it, you guys. Thought it was going to be a 4.5 star book. And then the last 100 pages, I would say about the last 100 pages happened, and I was like, what the hell? That's all I got to say without spoilers. So, I don't know what to give this. I really don't. I didn't hate it too much. As much as some people did. But that ending just makes me want to give this, the beginning and ending makes me want to just, give it a low score. Especially the beginning. Now, I'm thinking, I'm not going to go below a 3. I think it's going to be a 3.25. I keep changing my mind. At first, I gave it like a 4.25 or 4.5. I can't remember, but then, yeah. But, yeah, the more I thought about it, the more I just don't like it as much as, like, one of the other books I'll be reviewing later this week or next week. But this one, just, yeah. But that's all I can tell you without going into spoilers. So, if you're going to plan on reading this, then please don't watch any more of the video, because now we're really going to go into spoilers. Yeah. So, I'll wait a couple seconds. I'm going to get a sip of my water. I really got to grab another water after I'm done filming this. Alright. Now, everybody that don't want to be spoiled should be gone. So, like I said, we got Thursday. She gets curious because she finds that paper, like I was saying, with Hannah on the, so she seeks out Hannah, And she sees bruises on Hannah. So she's thinking that, oh my God, my husband is abusing her, but I've never seen him be violent. So, yeah. So that happens. She doesn't tell, of course, Hannah who she is or anything. Yeah. Which is crazy. And then, I don't remember what happens, but she goes off on Seth. And then we find out that she's in then he takes her to a psychiatric hospital, however you say it. And we found out that, we might have found out before, but I'm not positive, that she had a miscarriage. And she cannot have babies anymore. Because she had to get a hysterectomy or whatever it is, you know. And then we find out all this other stuff. Yeah, it's crazy, you guys. I think we found out, we find out a lot of crazy stuff in this book. Wow. And that ending, you guys, which I'll get to in a minute, but so, like I was saying, I really, really did not care for anybody but Hannah. Then, like I said, I started liking Thursday more. But then there's this Regina, who is the first wife. I never trusted her. I know my girl, Lauren, she kind of liked Regina. I did not like Regina. She was my least favorite character. At least I could understand why Thursday was the way she was. Because, with her being, having mental health issues. But Regina just was, to me, very selfish, and she just wanted the best for herself. She wanted what she wanted, and she didn't care what everybody else wanted. That's how I felt. But we found out so much stuff. So we find out that she was never actually married to Seth. And we find out that Regina is divorced. So the only one that Seth is really married to is Hannah. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. And I can't remember when this came in. I don't remember if it was the first time she went into the hospital or the second time she went to the hospital. I think it was the second time. Because what happens is, later on, she seeks out Regina. And at first, Regina doesn't want nothing to do with her. And then Regina starts playing games with Thursday. But before I get to that, let me tell you about Hannah. So, like I was saying, Thursday thinks that Hannah is being abused by Seth. But really, it's more like roughness, like during sex and stuff like that, It's not that. But anyways, Hannah winds up disappearing because, I can't remember. I think Thursday called her and Seth was there, and she thought Seth did something to Hannah. Yeah. But then she has another psychotic break. And, man, the book is just crazy, you guys. Like, really, really crazy. Like, I will say there's a lot of mental health issues in this book. And we find out that, like I said, that they were never married, Thursday and Seth. She was his mistress. She's the one that broke up. Well, one of the reasons why Seth and Regina broke up. Another reason why is that Regina also had a miscarriage. And she didn't want to have babies anymore. And Seth wanted a baby. So, he gets Thursday as a mistress. And then Thursday winds up having a miscarriage and not being able to have any more babies. So he gets with Hannah and marries her. And of course, she's pregnant. And then there's this one part where, when she first got out of the hospital, where she thinks that she is drugging Seth to escape, to go look for Hannah. But we come to find out when she goes to the hospital again that it was her dad that she drugged. Yeah, it was her dad that she drugged. Crazy that she drugged her dad, but she was thinking it was Seth. But the doctor... Oh, let me tell you this before we talk about that part. So, there's a part before... Because like I said, the second time... I mean, she went to the hospital, then she... Like I said, she thought she was drugging Seth, and she left to go search for Hannah. And then she comes across... No, not Hannah. She goes to seek out Regina and all this stuff. She makes an appointment with Regina, saying that she didn't tell her who she was, but she was saying that she was thinking about divorcing her husband, or she was going to divorce her husband. And then, of course, Regina, who knows who she is when she gets there, and at first, like I was saying, she doesn't want nothing to do with her. You know, Regina doesn't. And then she makes up this thing, and she makes up this thing because she wants revenge on Thursday for breaking up the marriage. So since both of them had miscarriages, she wants to make it look like that, like Seth was drugging them. I mean, was the cause of both of them having a miscarriage, and that he was going to do the same thing to Hannah. Yeah. And then all this shit happens, you guys. Like, so much stuff happens in this book during that last half. But too much. You know what I mean? Like, if some of this stuff would have happened, but it wasn't all this other crazy stuff going on as well, then I could have handled it, and it probably would have been another, you know, a better review, a better rating as well. But yeah, it was just nuts. Like, something happens at the end to Seth. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to spoil too much. But something happens, and then she goes back to the psychiatric hospital. And then we come to find out that through her doctor, that Thursday made like this alternate universe or alternate history, whatever you want to say, in her mind because of, you know, after having the miscarriage and not being able to have any more kids. So she made all this up in her mind that this was going on, that, you know, this other world with the other wives. That ended, you guys, was wild. Very wild ending. Like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to say what goes down, but I will say that it ends in a way where it ends with Regina and Thursday in a scene together. So, I'll let you your imagination, unless you're going to read the book. Like if you're just reading this, watching the spoilers, but decide you want to read the book, I'll let you decide what you think happened. But yeah, I will just say, like I said, something happens between Regina and Thursday, and it was crazy. Crazy what happened at the end. But this book was just like one of those books. I don't like anybody. Then I like Hannah. I mean, not Hannah. Yeah, Hannah. And then I kind of like Thursday. But then I was like, but yet I don't like Seth. And then I was like, no, I don't like the book. And then I was like, yes, it's getting really good. I'm going to love it. And then it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. So, yeah. That is my crazy review. I know. It's very crazy review. I just don't know. I'm not very good, and I tried taking notes, but I'm not very good at taking notes. Like, I don't know what to take. So, I just basically was saying, like, I'll read to you a little bit of what I wrote down here. I put down, Thursday is one of the 3 wives. She was called Thursday by her husband Seth because he only stayed with her on Thursdays and goes home on the following day. I put down, this book to me started out really slow and was pretty boring. We have Thursday, who is the second wife. So Thursday isn't supposed to try and look for the other two wives. Such what I was telling you guys. For some reason, I called somebody Tuesday. I don't know who was Tuesday. Is there a Tuesday? I don't know. But anyways. Oh, I meant Monday. That's what. I said it wrong. I put down, and I wrote down, like, I didn't feel for her as much for some reason until page around 150. And then I was saying I don't know what I'm going to give it, the rating, basically. I put down something about, I wrote down, like, Hannah was the first one we met. Thursday was, of course, a different name when she uses a different name when she meets Hannah. See, I don't know how to write notes. Like, I suck at writing them. Oh, there is, like, mention. It doesn't show it, but there is mention that, Thursday did try to kill herself. So, if you're curious. There is mention of it, but it doesn't show it or anything like that. Let's see if I forgot anything else. But, yeah. So, I don't know what to do, like, in like, when I take notes. Like, I put down that she pretended like she had I mean, not that she pretend. I said that she had a miscarriage, too. You know, like I was telling you about Regina. Oh, and we also find out that Thursday was stalking Hannah, and that's why Hannah and Seth moved. And we also find out that they were staying, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Seth and Hannah were staying in a place that was owned by Thursday's grandma or something, but she got the house or something and sold it, maybe? I can't remember exactly. But I wrote down, like, the part about the drugs and everything. But let me know what you guys put in your notes when you do a review, okay? I'm very curious. Like, what do you write? Do you write your first impressions in the notes? What do you do? Because I really don't know. I'm not good at taking notes, but I want to really try this year. I only took a note for this one. I didn't even take notes for the other one that I really love that I will do a review about. But yeah, so let me know. Give me some ideas down below on what you do with your note. I mean, if you write notes for your reviews, because I'm really lost on what to write. But yeah, let me know what you think about the video. I know I really got to get better at doing reviews. I'm really trying. That's one of my goals for this year, is to do more book reviews and to get better at doing the book reviews. So, wish me well, you guys. Give me some pointers on what you think I should talk about in my review. Was this one an okay review? Because, I just don't like doing, I just don't know what to do in reviews. Like, I really get nervous and I don't know what to say. And even with the notes, I would be, like, messing up even reading the notes. Like I was doing right now when I was reading you some of the notes. So, yeah, just give me some pointers if you guys have any pointers on what I should do in my notes. And how do you think I should review a certain way? So, let me know. How do you do book reviews, if you do a book review? I hope you guys are all having a good Saturday. And, like I said, let me know what you think if you watched the video all the way through. And if you read the book, let me know what you thought about it. I already know what Lauren thinks about it. She liked it a lot. A lot better than me. I think she gave it 5 stars. I think Ashley gave it 4 stars, Book Babe 88. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go with a 3.25. So, yes, if you guys like this video, remember, thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to. I would love to have you as part of my family. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit that bell icon, so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your viewing pleasure. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye for now. Love you guys all as a friend. Mwah!